Hi, and welcome back to Hot Gay News. I'm Jackie.
And I'm Janie.
And this is Hot Gay News. I literally just said that.
What?
So there's so much happening this week with Chappell, Roan, and soccer, and Bella Ramsey.
Yeah.
I literally don't know where to start, so
forgetting.
kick it off. Tell me something gay.
Let's see. Bella Ramsey, if you don't know, is an actor in The Last of Us.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty cool. They're non-binary.
Okay. I don't really know anything about them.
They're pretty young. They're starring The Last of Us.
Okay.
Which is like a really cool video game. That's also pretty gay and pretty fun to
The
play.
video game is gay.
The video game, and the show is based off of the video game, which is so fun. It's one of my favorite video games ever.
I'm intrigued. Okay.
But yeah, they star in the show. And they recently came out with having a girlfriend,
Okay.
which is fun.
Yeah.
I think the girlfriend is the lead in that one new movie with.
Do you think
They're co-working.
they're co-working? Have you seen my TikTok? What were you
I think
saying?
that's what I was talking about. I don't know, but I think the girlfriend is like the lead in that new movie with Aubrey Plaza.
Oh my god, yeah.
I can't think what it's called.
My old ass.
That.
Our old ass? My old ass.
Something about ass.
Somebody's old ass.
But yeah, that's that on that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to say besides the.
About Bella Ramsey. Are they related to Mason Ramsey?
No.
The yodel kid from Walmart? No.
No, I'm pretty sure they're not.
Okay, dang.
But
That would have been really funny. Mason Ramsey, not the same as the Crocodile Man, who just married Lana Del Rey.
girl, what? I don't know what's the name of Crocodile Man.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying it's not the same person. I just wanted to bring up the fact that Lana Del Rey married a Crocodile Man.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. The memes.
The
really
memes have been
funny.
insane. I'm so glad you explained that to me because this week all over my timeline I'm just seeing like it's Beyonce standing on top of two alligators. They're on leaches. And it's
That's
like
hilarious, actually. I hadn't seen that one. I've seen the
I was
ones
thinking
of like I think you showed it to me. There's this like lady with a baby alligator like singing to it, and people were like, "This is gonna be Lana Del Rey in like the next 2 years." I was like, "Damn." That's so funny. She gets up to the most random of things, and everyone's like, "Okay."
she's married.
She's married now
Crazy.
to an alligator man of all people.
Mm-hmm.
Which kind of makes sense. I feel like I've never heard of her dating like another celebrity.
Mm-hmm.
When I think about it,
Mhm.
it's always some obscure
Man.
random man, and I'm like, okay, girly,
No, literally. I'm like,
you
what?
do you?
Okay. So unrelated, but also related. Last night, I went to karaoke. And among my singing of the karaoke, at a very straight karaoke bar in Austin, Texas, known as Egos, I decided to sing
Good luck, babe.
Good Luck, Babe. Why is my brain pulling up Pink Pony Club? That's so funny.
Because that was your song the last time you went
That
karaoke.
it was.
And you killed it.
Thank you.
But it was also at a gay bar, and everybody loved it.
Everybody loved it.
Ate
Everybody
it up.
loved it. Oh my god. I was like offbeat and they were like eating me up. I was like, girl,
She
it
killed
was
it,
so
to
much
be
fun.
honest.
Thank you. So this time I sang Good Luck, Babe. And yet again, I was not expecting such a lovely reaction from the crowd. And I'm consistently blown away by how many people know of Chappell Roan. Because being in the community and having known of Chappell Roan for so long, I've been driving around singing her songs for 2.5 years. And all of a sudden, the entire world knows who she is. And I'm consistently shocked by that. So, apparently so is she. Because
thought?
she pulled out of All Things Go this weekend.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
I don't know. I get it. We were also talking earlier today about like all the discourse around like those videos about her not endorsing Kamala Harris. Which, you know, on one hand, I agree with her. I'm like, you don't have to be doing this. Like, it's not your job. It goes back to, like, the parasocial relationships we have with celebrities and, like, other public figures. And
yeah.
It's, like, it's just funny. Like, I think it's taken very far, especially with, like, social media and TikTok. You just, like, think you know these people and that they owe you something when they don't. And
they really don't.
Especially on TikTok. Especially
I
on
know,
TikTok.
that's, like, where all of Chappell's updates have been going.
Yeah.
And there's been at least 3 videos now. And I get it. Like, I honestly get the, like, mental, like, effects of, like, the backlash being so much. After the second video where she was like, I'm obviously not voting for Donald Trump. I just don't feel like I want to endorse someone because there are issues with the policies that I don't agree with. That's valid. That's valid, queen.
That's so fair.
You can go as far as to say I'm voting for this person, but I don't think that everything is correct, but I also don't have to endorse them. And I think she's right for that. Now, it's really tricky. Like, obviously, like, times are tough and we need times are tough, and, like, obviously, as a community, like, Donald Trump is not the answer. That's the opposite of the answer that we're trying to, like, get towards, you know?
Yeah.
Like, as a society, like, that's not what we want for our future. But at the same time, I don't think that it's celebrities' jobs to be telling us who to vote for. The fact that we're expecting so many celebrities to, like, pick a side is kind of fucking weird.
Everybody was waiting on Taylor Swift to be like, okay, where's your endorsement, Miss Girl?
Mm-hmm.
And, like...
But the thing is, she's been about it before. She's been public about voting before for so long that's why I think it was expected
but also,
and normalized.
she, like, wasn't until she was. That's the thing. Like, she spent so long, so much of her career not saying anything political. And she even talked about that in her documentary, Miss Americana. Remember, she had this whole conversation about, like, well, I'm expected to be this certain image, so I just never spoke about it. My label told me not to. And it was just kind of like, don't talk about it. So I think that's really interesting. That's also, like, a really good point when it comes to, like, celebrities. Like, again, it's not their job. It's not their job. And even the way she explained it, like, she, like, it was like, it's not, like, they kept telling me that's not what I'm supposed to be doing, like, as like, a singer, like, a celebrity. But she goes, but my personal belief is, like, I can't stand back and, like, not say anything. And I think, like, that's, like, the really, like, driving factor for these kinds of things. Like, the celebrities who do stand up and say something, like, okay, cool, good for you. Like, if you were a normal person, you were still doing this, like, going out and being like, vote for Kamala, then those are just you standing by your beliefs. But, like, if you're forced or not forced to do something because you're labeled, then it's just, like, at what point is it you? At what point is it, like, what your fans want? Yeah. And just, like, keep a good image.
No, absolutely, you're really right. It's really interesting. Just the fact that we've the fact that, like, as a society, it's just like, okay, it just makes me think of, like, advertising. To me, it's just a fucking marketing gimmick.
I like, also think because I think one of the things that also, like, makes Chappell so funny and relatable is the fact that her PR seems to be a lot of just her going on the internet and starting to talk, which is a lot
of what Gen Z does, which is just, it's exactly. To be relatable. It's to be like, yeah, I'm just like one of you guys.
It's,
you know,
like,
what I mean?
Both her, like, what makes her so fun and relatable, but it, like, also caused her, like, downfall so quickly because people are like, why are you not saying anything about it? And then, like, the way she handled it and reacted to it, but still, like, not going at it in, like, a, like, oh, well, like, I'm not gonna vote for Trump, and it took her, like, 3 videos to get to that point. When she could have just, like, thought out a response first that kind of hit on all the points that she still made. Yeah. Instead of getting just more and more backlash because she just started talking. Which is, like, totally fine. Like, that's her brand, but...
It is her brand, but even as, like, we were watching it, you were saying, like, where is your PR team?
Literally? I was like, girl.
Where is your media team? Because, like, you're just getting on here and talking. Like, and every once in a while, someone as iconic as Ariana Grande will just get online and start talking. But it is rare. Think about Beyonce.
It's super rare.
No, but just, like, the level of celebrity that Beyonce is, we never hear from her. Because we don't need to. We know who she is, we know what she does, we know what she stands for. And not anybody has asked for a fucking peep from Beyonce.
It's Beyonce.
Because it's Beyonce. She is her own thing. She is a celebrity. She's an icon. She is status, you know? And no one's asking that of her. Because she doesn't put herself in those situations. She's not active online. You will not find her talking shit. It's just like who they are.
It's so much easier to separate her as like just a celebrity figure than also a public figure. Does that make sense?
Beyonce?
Yeah.
Why?
Because she's so big.
Because
it's almost
so
like
famous.
it's like she's
On a different
up
level.
there. She's
Yes.
up there. Like we.
Chappell Roan feels like she's here with us.
Yeah.
And Beyonce's like out on another realm.
And also Beyonce is so like up there that nothing gets put out that it hasn't been run through her PR team.
Exactly.
Which
and
is
even
the big
same.
difference
The
here.
same is to say about Taylor Swift.
Exactly. Everything she does is so like controlled and like vetted by her team that it's like, sure, this is coming from you, but also it's coming from your whole PR team.
But it's been run through 17 layers of have we fact checked this? Do we know who's going to see this? Do we understand the tone of how this is going to be read? Do we understand what, like, so many people are analyzing whatever it is she's going to put out and agreeing and deciding, okay, this is going to be good for the team. This is going to be good for the image. This is going to be good for the brand of who is Taylor Swift. Because Taylor Swift is not just one person. The concept of Taylor Swift is maintained every day by all of her team, her family, you know, like it is. Yeah, Chappell needs that, and she's really new, and it's showing.
She really is, though.
She's so new to this level of fame, and she's so uncomfortable with it that I think she wants to almost like maintain this way of life that is so Gen Z. That is so, I am scrolling on TikTok. I am seeing the feedback about myself, and that is why I need a mental health break.
Yeah.
Stop looking, Chappell. I love you, but stop looking at the hate comments, because haters gonna hate, or whatever Taylor Swift said. Yeah, it's just like stupid to like listen to all the feedback, because it's all just noise. They're talking about you, and that's enough. Get your VMA and go home, bitch. Sleep peacefully, knowing people love you, and people are gonna hate you. And the more people dislike you, the more people are gonna love you.
That's so funny.
It's how this works. I mean,
That's so funny.
Kim K got famous off a sex tape. Like, be so for real. Like, backlash is only positive. All attention is positive when you're a celebrity. In terms of fame and status, like, okay, not all, obviously, like, look at, like, P. Diddy. But at the same time, in terms of, like, people knowing who you are, all media is good media. All press is good press. Chappell, let them hate. Who cares? Don't put your 2 cents in unless you want them to keep your name in their mouths, because you're giving them more to talk about.
That's such a good point. I also think like the timing for her was really weird. What do you mean? She got famous during an election year, so it's like now her fans are like expecting her to speak up. Like, imagine if it wasn't an election year, like would we really be caring this much? Obviously not, because there's nothing at like there's no stakes or anything about like.
That feels like a really interesting coincidence. Now I want to look into that.
Because like earlier this year, when she first started blowing up, it was like way in the beginning of the year, but like when she was still on tour with Olivia Rodrigo and everything, like nobody was like hating on her for like the stuff she was saying, even though she was already kind of out there for like other celebrities, you know. Everybody was like, no, yeah, you tell them, girl, like blah 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 blah, you're keeping it real. And now it got too real because election year, and people are like, well, what the fuck, like why aren't you doing better? And it's like you were eating up what she was doing this whole time up until you disagreed with her. So it's just funny, and I think it just wouldn't have happened if it happened any other year.
Oh, I hate to say that you're right. You're so right. Also, this will all blow over.
Probably.
The thing is, like, she's still chaperone. She's still famous. The songs
and also
are still
people
great.
already were like, she's still gonna vote for Kamala. Like once they get over that initial like, why were you endorsing her? They're like, well, she still voted for her. It's like it's gonna be like a little blip, but like the damage is done for now.
Okay, so we're gonna say it right here right now in film, placing bets. All Things Go was this past weekend. Today is Sunday, September 29th. The next 2 weekends are the Festival of Austin City Limits. In the city that we live, we love, we laugh, and we will be attending on weekend 2.
Chappell's supposed to be.
Where Chappell's supposed to be. Do you, Janie, think that Chappell's going to pull out of the festival?
It could be a really big hit or miss, and I just don't know. I really don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards her canceling. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we get an announcement. But again, she's full of surprises. So who knows?
I've seen a good amount of positive media towards her this week. A lot of, like, it's so silly, but at All Things Go, there was, like, a video made of a bunch of fans being like, we love you, Chappell. We respect your decision to stay home. And, like, it's really sweet.
Yeah.
Honestly, in my head, I'm like, y'all are really talking to her like she's your friend.
No,
and I
that's
think
what I'm saying.
So sweet. Like,
oh, okay.
Wait.
I was gonna say, like, when I was talking about the damage being done, like, I meant
Train.
in, like, the parasocial relationship. Like, that goes, like, us to her and her to us. Like, she's just gonna continue hating her fans even more. Like, the way she's like, don't come up to me in the street. Like, I don't know you like that. I'm like, no, you literally do not know us, and we do not know you. Like, why do you, like, neither of us should be owing anything to each other. So, like, it's like a great sentiment. And they're like, we love you, Chappell, but it's like, you caused this.
I think obviously those are two different types of fans.
I mean, yeah, but they're still, like, I think it's still, like, the general consensus of her fans.
Are kind of nuts.
It's, like,
yeah.
It's, like, two extremes. And it's, like, I can see why it would be overwhelming either way.
Yeah. I just also think she needs to get offline a little bit. Like, obviously, Taylor Swift does not have her head in the head comments, in the like negative and hate comments every day. Now, of course, we can tell by the music she do be doing it sometimes. She do be doing it, but like,
She just
at your own risk, queen. If you need an outlet, go find a healthy outlet. Don't read the hate comments and then decide you can't perform. Am I upset? I think I am.
I don't know. It just really sucks though, the way she pulled out last minute.
It
I saw those
sucks.
TikToks of like those two girls on the airplane.
Some people are like, this is your job. And I was like, hey, chill. Everybody deserves a mental health day. Everybody deserves, I'm sick, I'm not coming in today. Like, be so for real.
That's so valid.
But
Yeah,
sorry, what were you going to say?
No, that's crazy. No, I was just thinking that TikTok, they were like, those two girls, they were like on the airplane on the way to the festival. They're like, you think she's going to play Hot to Go? And then the other girl goes, she just canceled her set. And they're like, wait, but we're on the plane. And they're like, but she just canceled her set. So I was like, I don't know.
saw that one. That one was really funny.
Yeah,
I did laugh.
That fucking sucks.
I know.
I don't know. I think it's just a tough call. But what do I know? I'm not a celebrity.
Girl.
So, you know, she's probably doing the best she can. I don't know.
You're right.
I'm still streaming her, so.
Me too, queen. I have been listening. Yeah. I've been having it on. I'm having it on. Okay. Renee Rapp. I saw an interview.
What about it?
I saw an interview of her. Well, number one, she's going to be at ACL. In 2 weeks.
We're not going to see her.
We're down to 2 weeks. What?
Wait, is she coming
She's
weekend
coming
too?
weekend too, baby.
Oh, who was only weekend one? Oh,
Kehlani
Fletcher.
and Fletcher. We go over this every time.
Sorry.
It's okay. I got over seeing Kehlani. I'm not seeing Fletcher.
Yeah,
but I'll
Fletcher
be
can.
fine. I'll be fine.
Fletcher's
Still haven't seen Fletcher.
We will get there.
Still haven't seen Fletcher. I'm trying to see those tits. It is what it is.
As you should.
It is what it is. I had tickets to go see Fletcher Ween in New York City in 2022 when I moved here, and I had to give my ticket to my friend. And 2 bisexual girls in New York City went on behalf of me, and one of them texted me and said, "No, listen."
Oh.
One of them texted me and goes, her tit was about to pop out of her shirt the entire night, and at one point it did. I miss seeing Fletcher's boob.
That's the real crime. So real. I can't complain. I saw her live. She's amazing.
Her energy on stage is so good. I love her. I see videos of her concerts all the time. I need to be there, and if you don't sweat on me, I'm going to cry.
As a gay person, it's a spiritual experience. Love you, Fletcher.
Love you, Fletcher. Miss you.
That's a heart.
You play all the time. You're my inspiration every time I get dressed up looking a little femme, a little mask, with long hair, big baggy pants, and a tiny little top. I think about you, Diddy. Trying to be like you. Okay, so Renee Rapp had a video. I watched an entire. There was a little snippet of her that went all over my timeline. I heard her basically saying, "If you think that Beyonce's not good, you're just objectively wrong." I watched the entire interview. I think it was with the Rolling Stone. I'm not sure.
I think so.
But she was in like this leather jacket, and she's on a couch, and she's like bent over with her elbows on her knees the entire interview, slick back bun, not her regular makeup look. It was a little bit different vibes. But it was pretty good. And people were saying like, oh, I thought she had media training, and she like stopped being so out there online. But it didn't seem that way. Her tone of voice was lower than normal. Just her energy seemed different on camera. And also, I recently saw her here last September at Stubbs. And I think Nimsy, your friend, had posted something about how Renee and Toa, Renee and Toa had started dating around this time last year at this at the Austin.
Crazy.
Like, she has footage of them, like, in the way they gave each other a hug. It was like, well, are we gonna hug or are we not? Like, it was awkward because they were changing. Does that make sense? They went from like being bandmates to being like, we're something more. Like this time last year. Toa's a guitar player for Renee Rapp.
What?
You didn't know?
Toa was in
Muna? No, Toa's not part of Muna.
This
oh my
whole
God.
time.
You didn't know? Toa's literally the guitar player for Renee Rapp.
Oh, That's
how they met.
For some reason, I have to look it up. No, but this whole time I thought Toa was in fucking Muna.
Baby. No, so they're on stage. It's been almost a year of them dating. Of them, but the thing is, I was at that show and Alyssa was not there.
Oh, I guess so.
Yeah, no,
Who's
girl.
Alyssa?
Alyssa is Renee's ex.
Was she also in the band?
No, girl. She was toxic.
How am I supposed to know?
She was this toxic mask. They were all over TikTok together. She was always wearing the Yankees hats. She had real short, dark hair. She was cute. But she was just like, I don't know. It's so funny because in Sorry Sorry, the song by Toa, it's because she has her own music. You know, she's also a singer. But
she's
she's
from
like,
Hong
you said
Kong?
your girlfriend was mean. She's from where?
Hong Kong.
Toa? Girl, I don't know where she's from. I don't know that much about her.
Quick facts on Google.
Sorry.
Wait, is she British or from Hong Kong? I'm so confused.
I don't know a damn thing. All I know is that her name is Toa, not Tawa, and I know that she's dating Renee Rapp. It's been about a year. She makes her own music. She's a guitar player for Renee Rapp. This is what I know.
Well,
She's
I
cool.
don't know where I got the idea that she was in Muna. I think she
it's
just looks
just her
like she would be in Muna.
She just looks like she would be in Muna.
She does. Oh, she's British Filipino, born in Hong Kong.
She's cool.
Actually, that is pretty cool. Okay, now I'm just learning about Toa Bird. Wow, I didn't know.
My girl.
So who am I confusing her with in Muna?
I don't know, because there's 3 girls in Muna. There's a redheaded one.
Oh, see? It's because there's one tall girl with really curly hair.
Yeah. No, that's why I said I think it's the hair. Yeah.
Yeah,
but
that
that
makes
one
more
looks more like
sense.
Remy Wolf to me.
Well, I've never actually seen them. I've never actually paid attention. I just had, like, this vague idea of what Muna looks like.
That's so fair.
So I thought it was the same person.
I only know Silk.
And I was going to say, I also don't listen to either Renee Rapp or Muna. So I was not aware of
I do listen
the differences. I know.
to Renee Rapp.
She's just a pop girly. And
I am. Sue me.
I'm saying it's bad. I'm just saying, like, that's why you know. I'm just like, I didn't.
I'm just teasing. It's great.
So Toa Bird is not in Muna.
Toa Bird is not in Muna.
She's dating Renee Rapp.
She's dating Renee Rapp.
And that's
They
the
kiss
game
on
news that
stage.
I've caught up
They
on.
kiss on stage recently, and the crowd went, ah!
Guys.
And I also would have done the same thing.
How do you feel about that?
About what? Them
Like-
kissing on stage?
Yeah.
Why? Why are you asking? I'm
know,
obviously
I don't know.
excited.
Well, yeah. I don't know. Like, in being in a relationship, like, is it performative? Like, or is it just, like,
No.
genuine, like...
It was cute. It was really cute. It didn't look planned. But
no, I think it's just...
they're also, like, on stage together all the time. It's been
That makes
almost
sense.
a year of being together. And they're
It's part of
obviously,
the fun, like, the
publicly
sexual
together.
tension they have.
Yeah, like, they
Okay,
definitely
I
have
got
some
it.
sexual tension on stage, and I think that's, like, part of where they kiss. They're, like, leaning into it. You
You
had no idea.
No, I barely know anything about them.
They're such a cute couple. Renee looks so happy. I just love Renee Rapp. Like, I
know
love
you
her
do.
personality more than I like her music. And I like her music.
Yeah.
I'm a fan. I love the girl. I love her energy. She's so real.
Mm.
She's so funny. She just talks out her ass all day long, and I fucking relate. Like, I love her to pieces. So, anyway, I'm very happy for her.
Okay.
So, catch me up on women's soccer. What's the goss? What's the juice? What's the tea?
So
it's not that much tea. It's fucking sports.
Kelley.
Who's Kelley?
Kelley O'Hara.
Kelley O'Hara.
Announced her retirement. I think.
Supposed to know who that is.
She's a really great. She's been on the U.S. national team for like years. Now.
Okay.
She's really great. She's been with the team through a few Olympics, a few World Cups.
Okay.
So really great. She came out in the 2019 World Cup when the team won, and she ran up across the field and kissed her girlfriend, and people were like, "Oh my God, she's gay!
Oh my God, she's a lesbian!"
Exactly. But yeah, that's how she came out, and it was really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, so she announced her retirement a little bit after Alex Morgan did. And she's due to retire October 21st.
Okay.
And the most painful of news, she I think this happened sometime last week or just a few days ago, but she got a season-ending injury. So
oh my God,
which is tragic news. Tragic
what
way
happened?
To end your career. To be honest,
how did she get injured?
I know? No. All I saw was the headline, and I was like, "That sucks so bad."
That does
like,
suck.
Imagine,
Horribly.
and it's also like it happened like her last month of playing.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn, like there's like that's it.
God said, you're done.
No,
sit down.
Her team Gotham FC, which is where she's gonna retire.
Gotham. The Batman City.
Yes. They're still gonna hold her retirement game on that day, but it just really sucks. It sucks that she doesn't get to play. But
What happens?
I hope that she heals and has a good retirement.
What do you mean, like her retirement game? Like, what is that?
Like they just make a big deal. Like they show her jersey and they're like,
okay.
This is her
They
last
introduce
game.
her at the beginning of the game.
They kind of like give like her like a short career summary, and it's kind of just like, thank you, Kelley.
That's really sweet.
Like, thank you for playing.
That's what I thought, because like that's what happened like high school soccer.
Yeah, so same kind of energy.
Like when they like announce all the seniors, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's, like,
yeah,
how it feels.
same kind of energy.
I just wasn't sure.
They
if
just
that's,
like
all it
honor
was.
their career, like.
That's sweet.
Yeah, but it just really sucks that she like got an injury right before that. Cause
Damn.
Yeah, but well, retirement goes well for her. I'm gonna miss watching her play.
Me too. I never watched her play. I hope it goes well for her though. Me too to that. Cheers. So, lastly, speaking of lesbians in sports, it was Saturday, and we were at Cosmic Coffee, and we were puzzling.
Oh my God.
At a bar.
Yeah.
All day, because we're fucking nuts.
Ridiculous, actually. In hindsight.
We got this puzzle mat and like rolled out a whole puzzle mat and like started and got like halfway done with the puzzle.
Such a fun puzzle.
But the funniest part is that the UT football game was on, because it was like Saturday, no college football.
I don't think we realized there was a game until we got there. We're like, hey,
The game's on. It literally started like 5 minutes right after we got there.
No, the game started.
Timing.
The bar had like drink specials.
It was really cute. We didn't drink, so it was like daytime on Saturday, and we just like got a coffee and ate some tacos and puzzled. It was so much fun. But then there was this group of lesbians watching the game, and they were so cool.
And more of them showed up as we sat there. And
As the game went on, I was like, there's like 15 lesbians, and they're all like, having a beer, eating their snacks. How do we befriend y'all? I went in to get the tacos, and one of them like made eye contact with me, and I smiled, and she smiled me back, and I was like, nice. I feel like you see me. Yeah, you saw me over there puzzling with my girlfriend. But yeah,
can leave any advice how to make more queer friends.
If you have any advice,
be sick.
We need help. We also need gay friends. We have so many straight friends in Austin.
We love them.
We're literally the token lesbians. Please, please send help and send a friend request.
Thanks. Please and thank you. Yeah, that's it.
And thanks for watching Hot Gay News.
See you next week.
We love you. We miss you. We think about you all the time. Leave us a comment, like, rate, and subscribe. Please leave us a review on yourmomsreallycool.com. And don't forget that my shirt is so cute and so funny.
Go check out the artist.
Go check her
Do
out.
you know?
Yes, it's like M's Bryn Art. I will tag her.
Link it in the bio.
Yeah, on her Instagram, you can find the website where she does like restocks, like almost maybe once a month, maybe every weekend. On her website, she's local to Austin. She's queer and Mexican and makes everything herself. Every piece of clothing is thrifted,
So cool.
and then she screen prints them by hand. And she's just really cool. I went to her pop-up shop last week, and it was really nice. She was so helpful in helping me find a shirt for me and for Jamie, and I loved it. She was really great. So definitely go check her out and
support queer artists.
Support queer artists and Mexican artists. And everybody who's
All
local
of the
ever.
artists.
Literally, she's so cool. She's living her dream job, and I love it for her. I wish I could do the same. Check it out.
See ya.
See ya.